Out of all the European Union countries, no country made such a leap of improvement as Spain. But Franco was a man who became the dictator of Spain before Spain joined the European Union, and a little over 70 years ago from this date. He has done many things for Spain, a lot of bad things, but some good things too. And I am so honored to have him on the show today. Everyone, please welcome Franco. Hi.
Hello, thank you for inviting me.
How has your time in America been?
America is a very interesting place with many interesting people.
Yes, it is. Some of us are wondering if you could please tell us about your life before you became the dictator of Spain.
I was born on December 4th, 1892 in Ferrol, Spain. I was Navy-bound because the entirety of my family had been in the Navy before me, but I decided that I'd join the Army instead.
Were you ever married in your lifetime?
Yes, I married my wife, Carmen Polo, in 1923, and in 1926 I had my one and only child, Maria del Carmen.
We know that you were the eventual dictator of Spain, but what were your major accomplishments before then?
I became the youngest general in Europe in 1926.
Wow, what an accomplishment! What were the events that led up to this?
The military and I participated in a coup d'etat against the popular French government. The coup failed, though, and devolved into the Spanish Civil War, during which I emerged as the leader of the nationalists against the popular Front government.
So what did you do when you became leader?
I always put the needs of my people first and did everything I could to protect my country.
But didn't you kill those very same people you were trying to protect?
No, I got rid of the people that would threaten the safety of my loyal citizens.
I don't know. Some people say that you are not a great ruler. Would you disagree with this statement?
Yes, I would. I proved the Western powers wrong because during my reign, I transformed Spain into a modern nation and greatly improved the economy, especially in the 1960s, unlike other authoritarian rulers in Eastern Europe.
But my source says here that in the beginning, you created a policy of autarky, or cutting off almost all international trade, which killed your already poor economy.
Yes, that is true, but by 1959 I had come to my senses and created a free market government, with a little nudging from the USA, the IMF, and technocrats from the Opus Dei.
Nudging? I think it was a little bit more than nudging.
Well, there might have been a minor coup of my economic advisor, but I have the say in the end, since I'm the ruler. But I would also like to remind people that I was the ruler during the economic boom, also known as the Spanish Miracle.
I was wondering if you could talk a little bit about the regions that you took over and the ones that you decolonized.
Surely. It mostly started when France gave up their Morocco colony, so I decided it would also be wise to allow Spain's Morocco colony to be decolonized as well. And in 1968, I decolonized our Spanish colony of Equatorial Guinea with the push of the U.S.
What were your relations with Germany at the end of World War II?
We were trying to create a peace treaty with Germany, but apparently we wanted too much, so the treaty never went through.
Didn't you realize that it wasn't a great idea to ask for more than you knew that they could give?
I don't think so. We only wanted to be aligned with powerful, rich countries that could help Spain flourish.
And how did that work out for you?
Obviously, it worked out well, as I allowed Spain to develop immensely under my rule. The Western powers were determined to make my rule seem inefficient because it was against their precious democratic ways. But I actually set my country up for great democratic success. The United States even recognized my good efforts.
So when you came out of power, did you leave Spain in good hands?
Of course. Spain continued to rise and make me proud.
It's nice that Spain continued to thrive after your rule. Well, it looks like we're out of time. Thanks for sharing about your authoritarian rule and enlightening our viewers today. I hope you can join us again someday and share more of your experiences.
Of course, it was my pleasure.
Okay, folks, tune in next week to see who will join us next. This is Caitlin Wright with Mediterranean Today.